promise me that you know the world is yours. Strike them with your glow. Go on now, be good, be fine. Live your life, dream big, don't forget to be kind. Live, it's your life. New ideas can be pleasantly overgrown. But you know where to go if you follow that heart. One step at a time, we all play our part. Go on now, chase your dreams, everything. Go on now, be good, be fine, live your life.
Forward to crowning our new royalty during this race to remember. Don't forget to cast your votes for the glory!
I did a dance routine for our Kinetics group last year, and we had so much fun bringing positive energy all around Kinetics last season. And so this year it was a continuation of that. I picked, the song was What I Like About You by the Romantics.
Dance practice is not easy for some of us, so it takes potentially 2 to 3 months to learn the choreography. We meet about once a week, or maybe twice a week if you can.
I wanted to do something a little bit different, dance moves that were big and impactful in the routine that made people notice us.
I'm ready for prom, and yeah, it was my grandfather's outfit, and he told me I could wear it, and I think it'll be in good condition at the end of the race. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, this is from Little Shop of Hers in Old Town. I went there just because I know she has a great eye and gets a lot of older clothes, so I think this is probably from the 80s actually, but it's got the authentic shoulder pad look.
This is high enough you don't really see it. If we have time, yes, but my main thing is getting that front end done by Wednesday. I'm trying to glass by like the weekend, and then I'm coming back and then just focusing on the rudder.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, it's going to come down to the minute, but I don't care.
Yeah.
It's what it is. 2 weeks before the race, there's definitely some frustration. You're feeling the pressure of everything that needs to be done. I probably had 130 hours in laying out and fabricating to get it to the point to where we could start, getting the skin on there and making it look like what it was.
We've got a lot of work still left to be done. We've had 1 water test under our belt, and that's probably all we're going to get this year, which is the way that it goes sometimes. The exoskeleton of our art took a lot longer this year than we were expecting, so it's go time.
My main thing for today is I want them to get on it, let's ride it, see how it does, and then the rest of this we'll figure it out.
Getting back to that uphill now with the added weight of our art, we were all nervous that wasn't going to work out.
When we start, Phil, you're going. Becky, you're going to gear down a little bit till you can get going. So when we
start,
start,
you need to be more this way?
No, this way.
Okay, we can do that.
I have no problem getting
Okay, hold on.
Good job, man.
All right.
Whoa.
See you at the top of the hill.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is the part they've all been kind of dreading, going up this real steep hill just past the Ferndale Cemetery. Now, last time when they ran this hill, they had a major breakdown about halfway up, and that was before all this weight was added. So, oh wait, I hear him.
Yep. Yeah, I got our back.
Okay, let's see if we can get over the hump up here.
Okay, so let's talk.
All right, push and pull at the same time.
Yeah,
All right.
looks like we need to push. You guys.
That's right.
Well, we just gotta keep going.
Let's go.
It was the chain. It was just the chain. It was too brand new, not broken in, too rigid, and just being that the way that chain runs, at just a slight skew off of it, it was just binding too hard, and that's what we were hearing, that pop, 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 pop. And when that's happening, that's like the machine is going through a ton of stress, and that load every time it releases is just tearing it up. And you know, you got 3 people in there putting all of their might into that, and it's an amazing amount of energy, you know, and it's focused to one area, and it tears things up.
Okay. Hold on, that was me. Mid 3 or low 3.
Okay.
Woo!
We're gonna bomb it. Go.
I'm going to mid 3.
Keep bomb it. Keep going.
Okay.
Mid all in.
Mid all in.
All in.
Oh, they did it, they did it. Okay, now from here is another challenge because they have to go over this grade and then they go down this real steep hill, and that's where they're gonna test out the brakes. But I won't be able to catch up with them, but I'll hear about it later on how that went. Wow, they did it. So I lost you guys after you went to the top of the hill and you dropped down. What happened after when you went down the hill?
Well, we barely limped it up to the top of the hill.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I got some great shots of that. Yeah.
And then we coasted down the other side, and we're trying to make some adjustments. We're still having an alignment issue with the main drive chain.
So would you say it was a successful test run today?
Well,
it helped you diagnose
it helped us we thought that we had the problem fixed.
Yeah.
I think we were hoping we were going to be a little further along.
Bunch of paperwork.
That's great.
In your bag, you have a number of things.
So this is kind of a big day, huh? We're 2 days before the race, and you're here to pick up the packet. What's this about?
Well, for the packet pickup, it makes sure that all our team members have signed a release form and they've paid their money. So it's the legal aspect of things to make sure that we're all on board.
It's like the first time I'm really feeling the party of all the teams, because for the last 2 months it's been just our team together.
And it's really fun because a lot of the people here we know and we love, we've raced with before, we've been on teams with them before, that kind of thing. And so you're basically, you know, it's the start of the party. It's the start of the party.
Yeah, packet pickup is like, it's really happening now.
All right, so you're going to give us a tour of the
Sure.
Great. Wow, this is great, man. There's a lot of history in this place.
Yeah, there's a lot of history in this place. You can just look up and see some of, like that's a Hobart. That's June. She's like one of the original people. Yeah.
This is incredible.
Oh man, I love it.
So it's going to be ready to go in 2 days, huh?
You know what? You never know what's going to happen. But I trust in the universe, and the kinetic universe usually grants us some good times. So it's all going to work out.
Tomorrow is the start of the big race. How you feeling at this point?
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
It was down to the wire. We just got the machine finished literally about an hour ago. Loaded on the trailer. Sean's finishing up the last couple little things that he needs to get together.
Yeah, the day before in finishing up, everybody was here. Phil, Becky, Mike, Kit was here, CJ was here for part of it. She had to punch out. You know, all hands on deck. We were just getting everything that needed to go on the machine, finishing touches with trim, paint. It was just, everybody stepped up to get it all set up, and it was a screaming success as far as I'm concerned.
We're stuck.
Why are you doing it like that?
I need you to potentially, if we're stuck, to be in contact with the peons so they don't worry. They just need to know. So you guys are just going to stage, and hopefully everything goes well again, and there's no problems. But if there's not, and you're not hearing from us, check in with Mike.
And you can have your own impromptu dance party.
We will have a second speaker, so you guys can have your own. We're just always going to be charging one, so that we always have a speaker on the machine. So you will have a second speaker that you'll have access to dance. Okay.
So going into the final night, it's hard to go to sleep that night. It sort of feels like Christmas Eve. You know you have a lot of stuff still to do. You're probably not going to sleep very well. Your brain doesn't really shut off. It's excitement and nervousness and butterflies. I'll get butterflies. I start thinking about parts of the race and my stomach feels like I'm on a roller coaster. But I didn't really worry about what was going to happen with logistics. We had a really solid team in place. Everybody knew their parts and their roles to play. Everybody's costuming was on point. Our last dance practice went so amazingly. Just felt like we were ready. You know, there weren't really any questions. We just everyone knew where they needed to be and everyone was ready for it to happen. So I wasn't worried about the team at all. Yeah, I wasn't worried about the team. Machine, maybe. You know? Yeah.
Oh, it's so great.
Whole vibe.
I feel like it
It's a
adds
whole
like
vibe.
50 pounds. Oh.
A little more.
On my foot.
Good. All right.
And basically, it looks like if Mr. Magoo decided to have a limousine.
And you get to the end and everyone's laughing and smiling, and it's one of the best experiences I've ever had. You know, these are my kind of weirdos.